Oscar Radio 4, India, Sierra Sierra. Do you copy? Over.
OR4, ISS. I'm copy. Over.
Oscar Radio 4, India, Sierra Sierra. Do you copy? Over.
I hear signal, but not yet readable. This is OR4 ISS. OR4 ISS. Over.
Great, Commander Michael. Welcome here in Poland. It's nice to hear you, and thank you for replying to my call. Are you ready for questions?
Okay, I hear you just have to proceed. Thank you very much for supporting this.
Roger, here is first question.
Bartosz, how much time does it take to go from Earth to the ISS? Over.
Bartosz, it only takes about 9 minutes to go from sitting still on the Earth to being in orbit around the Earth. Only 9 minutes. But the way we plan to go to dock with the International Space Station, we give it about 50 hours, just over 2 days, to do the entire rendezvous to get set up for the approach and docking to the space station. Over.
Mateusz, how long have you been on the space station? Over.
Hello, Mateusz. As of tomorrow, it will be 4.5 months. That gives us just 1 more month to go, and we were just talking about how fast the time is going. Cannot believe it. Over.
Kamil, why did you choose such a job? Over.
Hi, Camille. I like the combination. I like the technology. I like the challenge. I like the physical aspects. And I like to dream about being an explorer and a pioneer like my forefathers were. Over.
Adam, what is the station speed? Over.
Oscar Radio 4, India, Sierra Sierra. Do you copy? Over.
Yeah, it's about 8 kilometers per second is the space station speed. Over.
Adam, what is the station speed? Over.
Adam, the space station speed is about 8 kilometers per second. Over.
Grzegorz, how long is the ISS in daylight and in darkness during one orbit? Over.
The orbit is about 90 minutes, 1.5 hours, and it's about half and half, so about 45 minutes, actually a little more, 50 to 55 minutes of daylight, and the rest is darkness. But it varies also depending on exactly where we are over the planet lined up with the sun. Over.
Where are you from? Over.
I am from Texas, all the way right against the border with the United States and Mexico. Over.
David, what do you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Over.
I eat usually the porridge and perhaps eggs for breakfast, lunch, some soup, some meat and vegetables, and dinner vegetables and meat, usually some potatoes or meat soup or meat salad. Over.
Hubert, what are you doing in your free time? Over.
Hubert, in my free time, my favorite thing is to look out of the window. Right now, it's the lights over us right now, and we're over the France-Germany border coming your way, and it's a beautiful sight. Over.
Piotr, what does it feel like living without gravity? Over.
Yes, sir. It's amazing. Everybody is like a superhero, and most of the time it's very fun. Sometimes when you're working, it gets frustrating because you lose things very easily. When you drop something here, it does not fall to the floor. It may go in any direction, and it continues to bounce off of walls and ceilings until it finds a place to hide. And so it seems like we're always looking for things. Over.
Maciek, do you listen to the music on the ISS? Over.
Maciek, yes, indeed. We like to listen to music on the ISS. It's a kind of a combination of rock and roll, classic rock and roll, some classical music, some country and western music, and some Christian music. Over.
Timek, have you ever said, Houston, we've got a problem? Over.
I love it. That's funny, Jimmy. I've said something like that just to have a little bit of fun with them, but you have to be careful saying that because as soon as I do, the newspapers and the television will be repeating that, and everybody's going to be making the big joke about it. Over.
Kuba, what does the morning toilet on the ISS look like? Over.
Hi, Kuba. Well, we have two toilets on the space station, and when we have 6 people living here, they get a little busy in the morning as everybody is trying to do the morning business and get cleaned up and shaved and all of this. But it's quite it all works out quite well. Over.
Rafał, can you see the Milky Way from ISS? Over.
Rafael, you can see the Milky Way from ISS. I love looking out the windows at night and trying to take pictures at night. I've taken pictures that show the Milky Way also quite clearly, and it is stunning. You have to get in a very dark place, turn off all the lights in the module so you don't have any, and then let your eyes adapt to the darkness so you can see better outside at night. And it is it's very, very neat. I wish we had a better window looking up. Our windows look down, and of course those were perfect for viewing the Earth. I wish we had a good window looking up also. Over.
Conrad, have you ever seen a UFO? Over.
Conrad, I have not seen a UFO like they might talk about in the movies. I've seen some really cool stuff. I saw the Space Shuttle Atlantis as a fireball as it was going back to land in Florida on its very final mission. That was stunning, and I've seen the northern and southern lights, the aurora borealis and australis, which are active right now, and you could probably see them from Poland. They are beautiful. Over.
Łukasz, have you ever been on the moon? Over.
Well, Lucas, nobody's been to the moon for too long, and I think it's time we prepare to go back. I'd like to get you signed up to go. Are you ready? Over.
Michał, what is the weight of the spacesuit? Over.
Hey, Mikhail, the weight of the spacesuit, the one we use for spacewalks, is about 350 pounds, or about around 200 kilos. It's very heavy because it has to contain a cooling system to keep you at the right temperature, an oxygen system to keep your atmosphere good, a system to scrub carbon dioxide out of the air, radio system to communicate to the ground, both the data of the spacesuit and your radio. Because really the spacesuit for spacewalking is just like spacecraft. It has everything for humans to live inside. It's just pretty crowded. Over.
Michał, how can I become an astronaut? Over.
I'm not sure how to answer that right now. I think in the years ahead, will be an option for more people. And you're doing the right thing now by going to an excellent school and asking good questions and learning. Taking your passion. Really interested in something involved in technology or science, engineering, mathematics, and pursue that. Learn all you can about it. Become an expert in it in the years ahead. And that will prepare you, because we have many different backgrounds in the astronaut, and we need people with different skills in space. And so find one that you really enjoy and make it your own life goal to be the best in this area. And maybe, just maybe, you will get lucky enough to come take my place. Over.
Daniel, what did you find fascinating on the ISS? Over.
Daniel, I think for me, I was involved with the ISS a long time ago when it was first announced as a program. 29 years ago, I was working at NASA, and I dreamed when I was a child of living on a space station someday. I was fortunate to help build the space station, and now I'm living on as the commander of the space station that I've dreamed about my entire life. And so I think it's just most fascinating to me just to think that it's really come true and I'm really here. And all of these systems work so well together. It's a huge engineering challenge to build something this big, this complicated, and it all works. We've learned a few things along the way, but it's truly amazing that the people from many countries, 15 countries around the globe, have worked together and built different pieces, which are all up here working, and the humans living together. Our
What
Mateusz, is it sometimes difficult to live so far away from civilization? Over.
Mateusz, I don't really think of it as being that far away from civilization, because we have technology and civilization at the other end of the radio in a lot of different ways. I think people that are doing remote research in rainforests and other places like that would be more remote. I think here the thing I miss is being away from nature, because it's very kind of sterile up here, and I miss the smell of the green growing things, I miss the call of the birds, I miss the feel of the sunshine and the wind on my face.
Oscar Radio for India Sierra Sierra. Thank you for your answering, and please listen to applause. Thank you, good luck, have a nice flight, and take home. Good luck, 73.